As of Boruto Chapter 80, Eida has switched positions on where she stands in the story. When she was first introduced into the Boruto manga, she wanted to experience true love, as Amato took away her ability to naturally love, making it impossible for her to get into relationships. As Kawaki is immune to the bedazzlement ability since he's also Suki, Eida wanted to get with Kawaki to experience true love. However, it did cost Boruto's entire life to be thrown away. After Kawaki sealed away Naruto and tried to kill Boruto, he was on the run from the entire Hidden Leaf Village, where Eida decided to help him by activating the omnipotence, which reversed the roles of Boruto and Kawaki in the story. That being said, Eida felt bad for destroying Boruto's life, as in Chapter 80, she apologized to Boruto for ruining his entire livelihood. She felt bad for doing what she had to do for Kawaki's sake, so she told Boruto that she will not look for either Boruto or Sasuke since they are now considered rogue shinobi to the Leaf Village. That being said, she admits that Kawaki is coming off as a coward, which makes her sick that she had a liking for the dude in the first place. That's why in today's video, I do want to discuss the possibility of Eida betraying Kawaki in the future. Now that Kawaki is seen as the hero of Konoha, whatever he says, the people will always follow since he is seen as the true son of the Hokage, with Boruto implying that he will return to Konoha one day and fight Kawaki, saying that he will show him until Kawaki is begging him to stop. It's pretty obvious that the two Kama brothers are fated to fight each other one day. Damon told Boruto to get stronger and reach the power level of him so Damon could fight at full power, implying that Boruto may go on a training arc since he's with Sasuke outside of the village. Eida and Damon are characters in the story who have not been set as the villains like Kawaki and Code. Despite knowing Eida's goal of obtaining true love, it's become clear that she is wavering about being with Kawaki since she sacrificed Boruto to satisfy Kawaki's needs. With somebody like Damon who doesn't really care about anything but her sister, whatever Eida wants to do, Damon will always follow. Eida did mention that she is going to return back to Konoha to live there for a while, with Boruto telling her to tell Sarada that he's going to be just fine. I think one of the more interesting points of Eida's character is that since she has the ability to enchant everyone around her, she doesn't really have the ability to form bonds naturally with anyone. However, with Boruto, Kawaki, Sarada, and Sumire being able to resist Eida's bedazzlement, there are 4 characters that can form natural relationships with her since they can resist her Riz ability. With Sarada unlocking her Mangekyou Sharingan, she's probably going to reach the power level of the Osasukis, meaning that whenever we get a major battle, especially if it involves Konoha, it will definitely involve most of these characters, if not all of these characters. Eida wants to have ordinary friends and live a regular life, since Amato was the one who took everything away from her in the beginning, but now she has a chance to live a normal life now that she is living in Konoha with her brother. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but I really do think we're getting another big battle that can change the rest of this plot. Whether it's going to be before the time skip happens or after, but once it does happen, it's going to involve Boruto and Kawaki fighting each other. While Eida does have a liking for Kawaki, it does seem like she has no intentions of hurting or even killing Boruto, since she even admits that she's not a person who likes violence or blood. When it comes down to it, whenever Boruto and Kawaki meet to fight each other, since it was basically foreshadowed at the end of Chapter 80, Eida is going to have to choose a side, or else she may be targeted in the crossfire. What separates Eida from previous villains like Code, Ishiki, and Momoshiki is that despite being introduced as this villain in the series, she really hasn't posed a threat like the 3 past main villains in the plot. And while Code had the 2 cyborg siblings on his squad during the Code arc, the both of them easily outclassed Code in terms of power, making Code feel insignificant in his own arc. I would even argue that Eida is a much more interesting character than Code, because she isn't your typical power-hungry villain that we've already seen multiple times in the storyline so far, and she's not a person who has an unhealthy obsession over other people like Kawaki and Code. Yes, she sometimes fangirls over Boruto and Kawaki, but that's pretty normal for a young teen girl. She has a bit of a mysterious factor to her character, as despite knowing her goals as stated in the manga, she has realistic morals that don't make her look crazy compared to other main characters. Push comes to shove, if Boruto and Kawaki were to face off again, and if Kawaki were to come close to killing Boruto, Eida could step in and stop Kawaki from doing so. With Damon by her side, Eida teaming up with Boruto would make it easier for Boruto to stay alive, as Momoshiki did tell Boruto that if he were to die again, Boruto would stay dead for good. And with Momoshiki vowing that he will keep his vessel alive for his plans of harvesting a chakra fruit, this would be beneficial for Boruto as he cannot die again. Koda was also affected by the omnipotence, meaning that he will try to kill Boruto, as well as with Momoshiki even stating that the people who resist the omnipotence the most will suffer from the consequences. This also includes the person who did make it a reality. Eida even implies that this isn't even the first time she's activated the omnipotence before, as once she did realize she activated it prior, everyone already became her captive, meaning that she once desired for love, since Amado did take that feeling away, hence why she wanted to get with Kawaki in the first place. I think this is a unique approach for Kishimoto, as compared to past villains, Eida is already building a guilty conscience as shown in the latest chapter. She won't rat out Boruto and most likely will continue to find ways to protect him from being killed. Not only that, Damon will always be by her side, and knowing how incredibly powerful he is, he could potentially protect Boruto if it ever comes down to it. With Damon being clearly above Boruto and Kawaki in terms of strength, it's obvious that the two main characters in the story have to become stronger, or else they will be killed in order to achieve their own goals in the plot. Eida has become a neutral character in the story right now, and I think she might be playing her cards right to see which side she's on. If that means betraying Kawaki to live a normal life, since he's willing to kill anyone such as Boruto, Sarada, and Sumire, people that Eida considers friends, she just might have to do it. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. What are the chances that Eida does indeed betray Kawaki? Because to be honest with you, despite her having a crush on him, the tables have completely turned now with Boruto and Kawaki in the story, and with her being somewhat turned away from Kawaki's ambitions, this is going to change how Eida feels in the story. And with her being somewhat of a neutral character, even though she was introduced as a villain, we really don't know who is she gonna side with as the series does progress. I definitely do think Eida and Damon could play a very pivotal role, as with the fact that now that Boruto has been put in this position and she does feel bad for him, she may want to help him out, as with the omnipotence happening, you can't really undo the effects. Of course, this may change as the series progresses, but for now, everyone who has resisted the omnipotence will suffer a lot of the consequences. This also includes the likes of Sarada and Kawaki as well, and that being said, we could see a lot of turmoil, especially with the likes of Kawaki and Eida once she comes back to the Hidden Leaf Village, and we will see how the rest of this plot will develop. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. Give me your thoughts and the chances of Eida betraying Kawaki in the future of this series. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.